This is all messed up. Alright. Is it recording? Hello? Hello? Can you talk?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can hear everything. We're good?
I guess. We'll find out. Theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song.
Welcome back to
Oh.
My Wife Gives You Lemon.
Just stepped all over my theme song.
And that was a good show. Thank you.
Good day.
You know, it's funny.
What, me?
I thought, oh my gosh, I got notes. And I'm looking at these things and I'm like, I don't know what any of these are.
What?
Well,
I know you said one that was
hold
super...
on. So we have, which one was that?
The one that the other night you were like, oh my god, and then you're like, wait, let me write it down, that's podcast material. So.
Oh, it was, yeah, that one. But I'm trying to figure out what, okay, I got a couple of these things I remember now. Which is funny. Okay, so
we just had queso.
I already did that one. Okay. I noticed I was watching, I don't know if I talked about that. I don't think I did. But I was watching the show I grew up with, Chips.
Uh-huh.
And when I grew up, I always liked John Baker. Because, his name was John and I was John. And I always thought,
Who's John Baker?
John and Punch.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Sorry.
God. Don't offend me. So anyway, John and Punch are the fucking cops.
Mm-hmm.
And John was like, dude, that was the guy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm watching these episodes and I'm realizing, like, when I'm watching it and I'm like, dude, he was a dick. Like, he was a dick, right? Like, there's a bomb in this truck and the girl's sitting on the hood. They're at a racetrack. They're racing or Ponch is racing or something. I don't know, weird. And the girl's, he's all, get off the truck. She's all, what? Get out, what? And he's all, get the hell off the truck. And you're like, what the fuck are you being such a dick? Why don't you just tell her to get the fuck off the truck? Like, nicely, hey, get off the truck. Help her off. Right? And then there's like another scene in another situation where he's a total dick to somebody, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's an asshole.
See, that's how I feel about
And it bummed me out.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Everybody's like, I love that movie. I'm all, he was a fucking asshole, and I'd never let my kids hang out with him.
So watching the same show, they're in they got an APB or whatever out for a blue 69 Mustang. Blue 69 Mustang. Be on the lookout for it. Well, they must not have had a whole lot of extras for cars because the car behind them was the blue Mustang.
That's fucking hilarious.
And it wasn't supposed to be in the scene, but it was in the scene.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I thought that was freaking hilarious. So yeah, Chips let me down now. And then I have the one I was going to talk about was I realized the other day that my ex-wife may have allegedly tried to murder me.
Okay, that does not surprise me.
But no, I mean, I thought about it, I was like, oh my god. I think she really fucking would have murdered me. I think that was her fucking plan. So if I told you a story. So her and I went to the Grand Canyon once.
Yes.
Okay. And we hiked down and, and whatever. And we stopped and she was kind of poking over a little edge of a cliff thing. And she's like, I'm like, don't get to freaking, like, I'm like, don't like heights. So I'm like, no, I don't want to get any closer. You're way too close as it is. She was like 6 feet, maybe 4 feet. She's like, no, you can see it. And I was like, no. And so later she's telling me, she's like, yeah, my parents were worried that you were going to push me off a cliff. Like, that you were going to murder me. Because we had this whatever.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so I was thinking back, and she used to watch all these crime shows and shit. And the other day it hit me just then. I was like, oh my god, if I would have got close enough to her on that fucking cliff, I think she would have fucking pushed me off.
Probably.
No, I really think that was her plan. I think that was her plan. I think she literally had planned to push me off the fucking cliff. I 100% with all of my heart believe that she would have.
Damn.
And that fucking terrifies me. Like, I was just stupid enough to stay away. I wasn't stupid enough to stay away from her, but I was stupid enough to stay away from the freaking cliff's close edge. I'm pretty sure she would have fucking murdered me, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't want to say she would have, but she's probably, if she ever heard it, she'd probably go, oh yeah, I was. I really was going to fucking murder that.
Still want to.
Might. So, yeah, I thought that was wild. And, so, yeah. And then that was something I had in my notes that I wanted to talk about because I just thought it was, I mean, it felt like when I realized I was like, holy shit, when I put it all together.
Right.
As as nasty as the divorce and the relation, as volatile as the relationship was in general, like I was looking back and like fucking all the crime shows and murder shows and shit, like Forensic Files was like on in my house all the time.
That's creepy.
Right.
She's creepy.
Yeah, she knew how to fucking murder me, and I think she wanted to. It was her idea to go. I mean, it all fucking makes sense.
It does kind of all make sense.
Right? It just, I don't know. It really made sense to me later, and 20 years later. So thank God I'm still here, because look at you got me.
Yay.
See, I had that, and I had that, and I have, Gay Fight Club.
Gay Fight Club.
As most of you know who know us, know that our child is gay. And
something.
He's interesting. They're interesting. And he told me, I met him at a punk rock show the other night, and he's like...
Well, see, they were supposed to go together, and he's like, Dad, I'll just meet you there. Let's set the
all,
scene.
Yeah, he's all, I'll meet you there. I'm going to have some lunch with friends. But he was out late the night before. So he gets home, or he meets us there, and we're talking and everything. I go, so what are you doing? He goes, honestly, to be honest with you, it's kind of like a Fight Club thing. I go, a gay Fight Club? And he goes, well, kinda. He's like, I went 4-0. And I was like, what the fuck? He's all, I mean, it's like wrestling kinda and stuff. I'm all, you bitch.
No.
You're such a bitch.
You know, the first
so,
rule of Gay Fight Club is shush.
Stop it.
Shush.
It. So anyway, so we laugh, me and Jamie and freaking his brother Jason, we fucking died, man. We could not stop laughing.
It's
like,
so funny.
So I come home, Joy, Gay Fight Club. So you told Matt, or Gina.
I did told, yeah.
So Matt and Jamie have dinner. and Matt goes, hey man, so Gay Fight Club? So the Gay Fight Club party is spread.
Gay Fight Club
has spread like...
And now I am going to be the very supportive mom, and I'm going to make a Go Ace pink poster.
Mom fight
Fight
Club, Gay Fight Club mom.
That's my dad! That's my day!
With rhinestone, Blackbird's rhinestones, Gay Fight Club mom.
That's my day!
That
get him, baby! You get him, baby!
So I thought that was on my list of notes.
Do you want me to pick your phone up?
No, I can do that.
Stella!
So then I also have. I think I went through that one. That was the dude in the Derby show was eating a banana, and it looked like he was eating a fucking dick. The Home Depot kid told the bird he was a dirtbag.
What? Wait. What?
I'm walking into Home Depot. And there's a dad, and he's walking. So the kid's probably like 3, 4, you know. And there's this crow sitting out there, and he says, and I got the quote here. This is his quote. He says to the bird, he sees this bird, and he goes, hey, dirtbag, stupid face.
The kid or the dad?
The kid to the bird. And the dad goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? But the way he said it, and I even have it here, like Dad's face, and Dad's like, what the fuck, bro? But I mean, and that was the inflection he used. He was angry at that bird too. He's all, hey, dirtbag, stupid face. I'm all, oh my god, man, he was angry at that thing, and the Dad's all, what the fuck? Oh.
Hi, Freddy.
We found a llama.
Hi, baby.
And so yeah, there was that. Oh, and I guess one of the notes would be I took Franny to rattlesnake awareness class, so she would be, because I've been taking her disc golfing, and I want her to be aware. And they set up like a little trail, like your walking trail with some a handful of rattlesnakes in little cages and stuff, and they're all bent out of shape because they're all trapped in these little fucking cages. And if they're not rattling, he walks up, he's all, he kicks it with his boot, and it starts fucking getting all pissy and starts rattling. And these things are rattling from like a mile away. And he's like, all right, see if she'll walk right up. And as soon as, I got within 6 feet of that thing, and she just stopped. Like, all 30 pounds of Franny was like, I'm done. I'm done, I'm not moving, and you're going to, So he's all trying to get her closer. So I picked her up and put her close, and she like stood between my legs, like pushing backwards with her tail between her legs, shaking.
Stop throwing your phone.
And I touch her, and she yelps like somebody like bit her, like she freaked out.
Freddie, did you see Snake?
And so me and the dude start cracking up, and he's all, okay, let's walk up here, and there's a few more that you walk up to, and we would just walk by, right? You're supposed to just walk by them.
Right.
She wouldn't even freaking walk by them. She wouldn't even, like, she's like, no. I'm like, come on, we're gonna, no. I, like, had to kind of, like, force her. She's like, no. And, dude, and she was, like, 10 feet away, and I freaking, so then you do the whole trail thing, and then they're like, try one more time over here. And she tried to pull out of her little freaking harness. She was like, getting the fuck out. She's like, I'm getting in the car. Whether you like it or not, I'm leaving.
Bye.
I'm leaving. And so the last thing they do is they pull a big old one, and they pull it out of a bucket. It's live, and it's fucking mad. Like when we walked up, the ones in the buckets are already pissed off when you're walking up, so you already hear them.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my god, that's like 7 snakes right here. What if they fell and got loose? I'd freak out. Anyway.
You and Franny.
I know, we'd both be yelping. We'd both be yelping. So he pulls the one out, and he's got it like in the little claw thing, and he's holding it. And he's all, see if she'll go up toward it, and she's all, the fuck I will. That one's outside the cage. And so then he sets it on the ground, and she's, I have her on her leash, and we're like 20, 25 feet away. And she's like, no. No. Right? So finally he's like, I think we're good. I think you're okay. And so he puts the snake away, and he comes over with the stick that he was holding it with, and he puts it up to her nose so she could smell it. And touches her nose with it. Boop! And she screams like it bit her. This is a pit bull, by the way, everyone. This is a fucking full-bred pit bull. Full-blooded little fucking runt pit bull. Mm-hmm. And this is how she acted, like she's a goddamn baby. So anyway, she yelped again and just crybaby, and we laughed, and I paid the guy money to make my dog yelp. And so we laughed all together, and then I said, come on, let's go. And she basically tried to beat me to the car.
And she's like, let's go.
And we got in the car, and she was like, I'm not talking to you the rest of the fucking day.
She was so mad at you when I came home.
She's like, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm done. I had trauma today. Leave me alone.
There were snakes, Mom.
These things are big fuckers, too. They weren't little. They were like big motherfuckers.
Poor friend.
And I was like, well, at least I feel okay about that one.
Right.
It made me feel better, so I took her to Green Valley this morning. And he told me, she'll smell them before you know. She'll smell them. She'll know they're right. She'll know one's close.
Right.
Within 20 feet of it.
Right.
So, so I've been taking her. She does good. I mean, she's my shadow.
I know.
The only time I have to watch her is if other dogs come up. Mm-hmm. If people were walking with other dogs, she runs over to the dog. And for whatever reason, she's a little twat. Like, she's nice at first. Like, just, hey, I'm going to bite you now. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? You're like a dumb fucking little puppy. Anyway, and she's not even mean. Like, that's the problem. Is like, she's not even mean. And then she acts all like she's going to be all nippy and shit. I don't know. I need to socialize her better. But anyway, so that was my Franny snake adventure.
It's beautiful.
So she's now a disc golfing snake puppy. And I think we're going to Vegas next week.
You think? You think we are?
I think Thursday. We're leaving Thursday night to go to Vegas for a few days, which will be nice.
For John John's birthday. John John's birthday's on Tuesday. Cinco de Mayo.
53rd. Oh my god. That's so old.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I thought you were going to burp in the microphone.
I was going to, but I won't.
Okay.
So, yeah, so.
Yeah, so.
I guess that's kind of it.
Am I allowed to talk now?
But, you always bitch at me for not happening.
I'm
I
so
just
proud.
spit it out, and,
no. Hey! I was holding your wire for you.
You wired me. Anyway.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Okay, so last Tuesday, April 28th, was the Spothus' 1 year anniversary, 1 year birthday. It was the birthday. So we go out to, we go out to eat, or we go out to drink,
What did you go to eat? What did you
We went to Schooners. And Kelly came because Kelly's now a part of the Spoffus. And then Christina came because I was talking about it online. And Christina came and I was like, oh, and then Kelly was like, ooh, you're going to drink, because I was drinking. And she's like, ooh, John's going to get to touch Greg tonight. And Christina goes, who's Greg? And I go, well, Greg's my butthole. And she's like, I thought your butthole's name was Grandma's China. And I go, Greg's his Christian name.
That's funny.
And the bartender died laughing. The bartender's all... So that made me laugh. Oh, and then I was talking about Ted Bundy. We have an episode. It's one of our very first episodes, like 5 years ago.
It's still one of our fucking best ones.
And it was Ted Bundy.
Funny as fuck. It was like episode like 10.
Yeah, it was when we were at our old house.
Yeah, it was like the first 20 episodes.
Yeah. So we did Ted Bundy. So there is a vibrator line called Serial Pleasures. And Ted Bundy's is a humorous. I thought it was a femur. It's a humorous. And it's a vibrator, but it looks like the humor.
It's a dildo.
It's a dildo. It's a
humorous dildo.
Yeah, it's very funny. So I was showing, because Kelly's like, that's not a real thing. And I'm like, yeah, John and I talked about it on our podcast. So I pulled it up. And the bartender's like, I would be curious. And we just fucking started laughing. She's like, I don't know. I think I would be curious. And I was like...
You almost have to be.
And I'm like, you're kind of my girl.
Well, guess what? Amazon's going to show up tomorrow.
Right?
Ted Bundy's going with us to Vegas.
Oh, God. So, okay, so I've been going TikTok Live a lot lately. And there is a guy on there, and his name is Hair Metal for Life. He also has a 15-year-old son. And when he was live, he was watching my live, and, like, Tanya was on it, and all of us were on it. He's like, my 15-year-old is out on a date right now. And we were like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, I gave him my card. So throughout the whole night, he'd be like, oh, $4.99 for mozzarella sticks. Oh, $3.99 for Coke Zero. And we were fucking laughing. And we're all...
Yo, go for broke, kid. It's okay.
We're all,
what's he going to spend, $50? He's all, I charge a $1,000 dinner, man. I got my dick sucked.
Johnny's 15.
Well,
what does well mean? No, stop it. Stop it.
I didn't say there was no adults involved. There were just children that I didn't know when they were... Oh, my God, that just made it worse. That did not mean like that.
So...
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
The other day...
Damn it!
I went over to our neighbor's house to massage the husband because it was their anniversary and they just had a baby. So the neighbor woman took the baby to the bedroom, and then I was massaging the husband in the living room. Fuck. They have an aquarium in their living room.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, and I'm massaging him, and he's already asleep, so I'm like looking around, because their house is like our house.
It's very similar to our layout.
Yeah, so I was checking out their layout, and then I was like, oh, cool, and I'm looking at the aquarium, and their goldfish is belly up.
Oh, no.
And I'm all, oh, God, no. Oh, no.
Did you kill a fish?
No. Well, hold on. It gets worse. Like, this thing, it gets so fucking worse. And I'm all, because this is where, like, my autism goes in, because I don't know I don't know socially what to do, and I'm, like, panicked, and I'm all, do I tell him, hey, your fucking goldfish is, and the fucking thing's, like, belly up floating, its eyes are wide. So for 5 minutes, I'm doing his leg, just staring at this fucking dead goldfish, and I'm all, oh my God. And then I go to his other leg, and I look over, and I'm all, did that motherfucker just blink? And I'm not kidding. So I did his leg, and normally when I do a 50-minute massage, I do 5, 20, So I'm on the other leg, and the fucking thing starts swimming. For 5 minutes, it's dead, and I'm panicked. And I'm all, what the fuck?
So just kidding.
So me and this goldfish are having this whole life that nobody else knows about. Because
this goldfish was like, watch this. I'm going to fuck with her. I'm going to fuck with her. Here we go, watch.
So here's the thing.
She totally thinks you're dead, dude. She's freaking out, dude.
Also, all the other fish were on the other side of the aquarium. They would not go next to Goldie.
It was a game.
So anyway, okay.
They were all over there giggling.
It gets worse. Okay, so
gurgling or burbling.
I go and get my elementary school goldfish science class that I remember from like 1,000 billion years ago. And I remember that fish have swim bladders, and if their swim bladders inflate, they go belly up, but they eat a rock, and the rock goes in, and it counterbalances them. That's why goldfish are always...
gives them ballast.
Right. So this like dead, alive zombie fish would float for a while, and then it would swim as hard as it can and try and pick up a rock, and it would almost get a rock, and then it would float back up. And it'd do it about 5 times, and I'm like, come on, get a fucking rock. Come on, get a fucking rock. The whole time me and this fish are like in this fucking like adventure together. And it wouldn't, and then after about 5 tries, it would just go belly up for about 5 minutes and rest. And then it'd try again, and I was like, oh my God.
I'm going to push you down there, hold on.
I was going to shove a goddamn rock in the fucking fish's fucking, I'm like, stop doing this to me. My heart can't take this. And so by the time I left, it was belly up again, and I didn't say anything, and I just fucking left.
So then you have that guilty conscience.
Yes!
You should text them and be like, hey, I'm really sorry about your fish I killed.
Well, no, I don't want them to think that I have, like, bad energy, and I brought the bad energy and killed a fish.
I'm not into labor early.
Oh, I know! I did not do that, by the way.
I'm
you
just
can
kidding.
suck my dick.
I'm kidding.
Okay, and then fish. Okay, so the other night, I was writing in the living room, and this prompted me to actually take my computer into the bedroom. So I was writing, and I wasn't even writing anything dirty. It was just, my characters. And Brody is reading over my shoulder, and it's driving me fucking bananas. So I write one of the dirtiest paragraphs. And it wasn't even part of the story, and he's like, Mom! And I'm like, stop reading over me. But here's the thing, it was a pretty fucking good paragraph.
So I saved it.
So I enter, so it goes like way down in my, my work in progress, so it's there if I want it. Okay. So I'm TikTok live, and because people say that they like watching you write.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
How'd that work out?
Okay. So I write really fast on a keyboard. I am very quick. John can attest to this.
Yeah, it's like the craziest white noise. And that's about how fast it sounds too.
And while I'm writing, sometimes my fingers go a little wide, and I hit a button. I don't even know what button it was, and it starts reading aloud.
That part.
But I'm at the end of my paragraph, so it just skips to the next paragraph, which is the dirtiest fucking paragraph I've written in a very long time, and I go, no! And I like pause it, but it's already like 3 sentences into the paragraph, and I'm all, oh my God. And I'm like, okay, surely the people on TikTok did not hear this. And then I start getting, what was that? Holy shit, what was that? What was that? And I'm all, so...
Audio of a scene I just wrote.
And then I've been sitting... I don't know. Is it dying?
It's fine.
So then I sent it to my friend Heather. Something's happening.
Yeah. Hold on, that's fine. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Ow!
Oh, how'd that hurt?
Well, you just...